Virgo. Sorry I'm late. I know. I'm doing your August 2019 readings on August 11th, which is actually 5 years ago today. I posted my first video on YouTube. I have this app on my phone, and a little reminder just popped up that says clarity rarely comes when the mind is busy. It comes when the mind is still. So I thought I'd share that with you. It's funny. You can buy this app and get all this meditation stuff, and I haven't done that, but it does give you like little teasers. And the other day at work, I don't know, something. I was just fussing. I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I was just like being negative and kind of fussing under my breath. And all of a sudden, the little reminder like popped up on my phone. Basically, it was like chill out. So I find it funny that it comes up when I need to be mindful and relax. Okay, so anyway, something struck me about. I've heard several readers say they had started their channel like around this time period. And so I looked up the astrology of August 11th, 2014. And I'm not saying the astrology is the same now, but intuitively I feel like there's a similar energy. So I just Googled, put it in YouTube, and the Leo King came up. And so I'm quoting / paraphrasing. It was really interesting what that daily thing said. It said, it's time for us to make a decision. The universe is showing us signs. The universe has shown us a direction in our life, and there's a magical gateway. And he said emphasis on magical, which I thought was kind of cool, because I always think tarot cards are, not that I believe in magic. I kind of believe, I don't know what I believe. Like, I'm just don't think anyone really knows. So I'm kind of like, there are some things I know just are wrong because they hurt people. And are discriminatory. So those things I just plain flat out know are wrong. But a lot of the other things, like, I'm just open. Like, I don't know what anything. So I'm usually pretty open to things, but I don't know. Magic, I'm kind of like, if I have an infection, I'm getting a bacterial infection, I'm taking antibiotics. I'm not putting a crystal on it. Okay, sorry, sidetrack. So a magical gate. So I just feel like this is a time. I feel like this time is similar though, for whatever reason. And if you're an astrologer, and there is a reason, I don't know, but intuitively, I just feel like the energy. There's some sort of similar energy going on. That this is a good time to launch something new, to start something new. Something else going on in August. The full moon on the 15th in Aquarius. So Aquarius is, both my parents and one of my brothers is Aquarius. They're really, I get along with them really well. And they just have a little bit of quirk in them that is just fun. All right, bottom of the deck. Have I done Aquarius? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. I love the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Chariot. Yeah. Crossroads. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Have I somehow gotten off track? I'm reading the Chariot. This is like a recalibration. I think so many times, like, you say in high school you worked at, I don't know, some sort of chain, something, and you were a good worker, and you get out of high school and you didn't know if you wanted to go to college yet. And so you just kept working full time. You went up to full time at some place, and here you are like 3-4 years later, and you're the manager and you're making a decent amount of money, and now you're kind of stuck here. Whereas your plan was to take a gap year and then go to college and end up in Colorado at a ski area. I'm making this shit up. But here you are 5-6 years later, still in your hometown that you never wanted to stay in. It doesn't mean it's bad, but you're like, have I become complacent? Is this what I really want? Have I sort of let my dreams go for the easy road? And so this is saying to reassess that. What are you doing? And maybe it's time to get your GPS back on track and get back on moving forward in your life. Yeah, so the Nine of Pentacles is enjoying what you have, enjoying where you are. It's being single. Maybe you stayed because you dated someone and now you're single and now you're like, okay, have I become comfortable here because I didn't want to stay here, and sure I can be happy anywhere, but have I sort of let my am I just sort of taking the easy way out? And I mean, it's fine, and maybe you're just perfectly happy where you are and none of this applies. But go after your dreams. That's basically what I'm getting. Like, if you're just resigned yourself to some part of your life that you really like isn't going to happen, it's time to revisit that. And here we go. Here's that full moon timing card. So maybe from the full moon, this is, yeah, like, no, everything's good. I'm happy, but I'm not happy on some level. Like, that's the moon energy. I love this witchy image. Oh, look at the cat who looks see the distortion that the moon brings and sees that big jaguar or whatever, panther. Cool. But there's a path there. He's staring at this. He's sort of, yeah, something's distorted. Like you've resigned. I just get you've resigned yourself to something. And it doesn't have to be something huge, but something in your life. I mean, it could even be like you used to exercise and work out and you've just kind of gotten lazy about it or something, unmotivated. That happens to me. All right, focus. Oh my God. Leo just had this in the exact same place, but this is Virgo. Now I'm doing Virgo. This is the wish card. Yeah, what's your dream? What's your wish? Feel like there's a dream, a wish you've had, maybe something in your childhood, something you've always wanted to do. Oh, it's funny. It was reminding me, and she's a Virgo. Just popped into my head. My oldest, dearest best friend, she loves Aruba. Like, she was like, oh, so-and-so and I are going to Aruba in August. And I'm just like, you guys love it. I'm like, you love Aruba. She's like, yeah, we're going to look for maybe a place to buy and retire. And I'm like, yes, like you should do that. You love it there. So, I don't know. I think sometimes like buying someplace somewhere or moving somewhere seems like a dream, but it's not. It's just about if you're willing to do it or not. If you can make it happen. Wow, Ace of Wands. You're getting really, yeah, something. You're getting super inspired here. And it's something that can be very lucrative. Like it can work out. This is inspiration, enthusiasm, motivation, getting your mojo back, create just amazing creativity. Yeah, it's almost like you never know where inspiration will strike. Like the fire, sometimes just being still around a campfire and just chilling, all of a sudden you can allow things to come into your brain. And she's meditating here on the beach, trying to get like manifesting. Yeah. Be careful with your language and manifesting. Make sure you're keeping it positive and you're focusing on your bing, my light dings. And so I've decided it doesn't do it with any regularity, but randomly dings. And so I figured that was important. I don't know if you could hear that, but I wonder if there's some electric issue in my house. Oh no, it hasn't burned down yet. It's been like 8 years. I see writing, I see books, I see any sort of artistic. And I hate art is, I think it's very, I don't know what the definition is. I could look it up, but art tends to be like painting, drawing, the arts, right? But I feel like you can be creative and artistic in anything. Um, so keep an open mind, I think is what I'm trying the message. What do you want the most? Justice, balance back in your life. Fairness. But this really, really is a card of balance. Look at the two cats. I miss my cats. Law. She's a Libra. That's a card of Libra, the Justice card. That could be timing for you. So Libra is what, end of September into October, mid-Octoberish. So maybe the full moon in October could be a timing card for you. New job, new business. Let's see what the near future is. Oh, yes, yes. Look at her. She's like, freedom. Woohoo. She's traveling. She's moving. She's by the ocean. Could be a lake, I guess. She's taking a leap of faith. She's going for it. She's living. You have to you have to go for things in life. Very few people have things handed to them. Yeah, I feel like you're enthused. Something's inspired you. Your dreams are coming true. Or you're making your dreams come true, or you're really working on manifesting things. This is a great spread. What's the upcoming cards? Seven of Wands. Yeah, when you're like, I've decided I'm going to, I've taken a job here at a fill in the blank, and I'm going to leave my bank job. And 1212, so significant for someone. And, your family or whatever, like, oh, what? But benefits, but this, but does it have this? And you just get all this negativity. Resist the urge to over explain yourself. Say, yep, I thought about that. This is what I'm doing. Like, other people's reaction is more about them than you. So you don't need to defend, like, it's your life. You don't need to defend your life. You're like, yep, and I'm going to accept responsibility for whatever happens, and I'm happy about it, and that's the way it is. This is saying that this is the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you've kind of made some of these changes recently in some part of your life, don't give up. Okay, the light at the end of the tunnel, it's not the train, as one of my friends said. Like, it may seem a little bit, it's like you're almost there. It'd be giving up at like mile 25 in a marathon if there wasn't like a medical reason for it. You can do it. Even if you have to walk the last little bit, you can do it. So don't give up. Don't get defensive. Don't let other people drag you down. In fact, keep your own counsel. Like, don't go to people that are going to be negative. You know what's interesting? Every single card down only has one person in it. Huh. Maybe you feel like you're doing it on your own, or you have to do it for yourself. You have to do it on your own. You have to do this for yourself. Maybe people have offered to help you or something. And you're like, no, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to. And the payoff will be great. Yeah, I do. I just see you like going, yep, I'm getting in my car. I'm packing all my shit in my car and with my cat. And look at the cat. It's adorable. And I'm heading on the adventure of life, and I'm going to check something out, do something. Yeah, trust your intuition. All right, Virgo. That seems very un-Virgo like. No, there's no pentacle. Well, no, there are pentacles because the 9 of Pentacles. But it's all like inspiration and enthusiasm and going for it. And you guys are very detail oriented, and you like to have things figured out. So good for you. Like you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've been way too structured, and that's where the balance comes in. Like doing something a little out of character and live a little this month. All right. See ya.